Here we go. She's on 5 to 7, 9 to 10 p.m. Fallback Productions. Talks about topics of the day and loves her country, the U.S. of A. Got her Get Right rally on tax day. Got family country Trump is her thing. She don't know the songs, gives Dave a hard time. Don't worry, it's fine. He's still her Valentine. Keeps us in the loop. Don't you know, sit back and enjoy the Lucretia U Show.
What is going on? Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Let's go ahead and get this out of our system now. Hey, people over there on Twitch, if you're just one person talking amongst yourself, ain't nothing I can do about that. You might want to come to Rumble, Facebook, YouTube, God Family Country, R2 Media, somewhere else. So yes, I pay attention to the chats, but only the chats that actually talk back. Understand how that works? So just like you like talking to a wall, I don't like talking to a wall. So welcome to the people on Kick and Twitch. Yes, this show is very interactive, but you got to go somewhere with some more people up in there with you, or bring more people to Twitch. And then I will get into those chat rooms. But if you ain't talking to me, I'm not finna sit there and leave a page open. Yes, I'm live everywhere else. Yes, you can jump to any other platform that you possibly want. You don't have to stick on Facebook. You don't have to stick on anything else. You could go to Rumble. So that is how this goes. Yes, this show is very interactive. Yes, I learn when other people teach me. And yes, we have a humdinger of a damn time. So if you're not in the chat room, honey, I consider you a stalker. I can't see who you are. I don't know who you are. You might have been flying by. But if you want to be a part of, Real News Fam, join in an actual chat room that is open. And right now, I got YouTube. Hey, Troy. Hey, the other people that usually talk on YouTube. Rumble. There's about 30, 40 people up in there, and they all talking, and I'm jumping from screen to screen. Then I have 2 Facebook page opens, my Lucretia Hughes page, which is my problem child, and then I have my regular profile page up. So if you're on Twitch, no disrespect. I literally just put up Twitch maybe 2 weeks ago. Every time I get my Twitch analysis, only one person watch. So if you don't want to be all by yourself, go to another platform. But other than that,
bring more people.
Or Dave said, bring other people than the gamers over there and booyah. That's how life works. That's how social media work. So welcome everybody to the Real News with Lucretia Hughes. This episode 1946. And if you want to chat with me, get in a populated chat room and I'll say, hey. And I'm going to start right over here on Lucretia Hughes page, which is my cell phone. So call me on my cell phone. Please don't, because you're probably spamming. All right, then. Hey, Troy, hold on, because I did say I was going to get to my phone first. Hey, Amanda, what's going on out there? Wait a minute. Is that my cell phone? Yes. Hey, Amanda, what's going on? Hey, Consuelo. How you doing out there? Hey, Kathleen. Hey, Miss Mary, Simon, and Garfunkel. What's going on, Bunny? Hey, DD. What's going on? Troy Mitchell and Pinay from Wyoming. You see how that is? All those people right there was like, what's up, girl? And I'm like, hey. Oh, my God. You know what I mean? Okay, back over here on my Lucretia page, which is Lucretia Hughes profile. Not the page, the profile. You do know this how it's set up on Facebook, right? All right, then. Hey, Marsha. What's up, Todd and Addie? Hey, Dawn. How you doing out there? Hey, Carol Ann. How you doing out there? What's going on again? Trish, how you doing? I'm seeing you up. Hey, Christy Fowler. Going to get those receipts, baby. Hey, Cheryl, what's going on out there? Hey, what's going? And I'm scrolling up. Scroll. All right. See, that was simple. And now they in chat rooms by themselves saying, "What's up? How you doing? How was your day? Anything going on? Do you need a prayer?" That's it. This is what you call community. And now I'm on Rumble, which a whole people watch. It's like 14 people over there, and there's like 1, 2, 3 people actually speaking. Hey, William, what's going on? Kentucky up in the house. Hey, Dale, what's going on? Mopar man, good evening. That's what he said. Hey, Sippy Cup. Ooh, it's 4 people. Hey, Sippy Cup girl, what's going on out there? Hey, Kathleen. Hi, Dave. He just finished cutting grass. I had to wash my hair. I got tired, and then I'm going to pull it back in the ponytail in 2 days. So there's that, too. So welcome, everybody. We're Massey and Marjorie Taylor Greene want to take down the GOP and give you a whole nother group of political, whatever the hell they trying to set up. I'm going to do this. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Pass. It's like y'all getting fired and going down back to the company that fired you and then just stand out there and pick it. Say, oh, no, we won't go. You gone. So Thomas Massey and Marjorie Taylor Greene. I didn't know Puerto Rico or the Virgin Islands or Costa Rica or wherever you at right now had a GOP. Maybe you should have stayed. But now we're going to band together and do what? You going to go get Candace Owens to be a part of that? Megan Kelly. Mm-hmm. What's his name? Who's the other guy? The one that used to be the newscaster. You going to get him? I mean, who cares? Tucker Carlson, and all right, going to get them and destroy. We're going to destroy the GOP and Trump. No, the hell you ain't. All right, then I had to say it all up on my timeline talking about we're going to start a new party. The hater party. Oh, yeah, Pence out there running off of his lips, too. Hey there, Todd, what's going on? We called it fam. We sure the hell did. I mean, we all called it. Well, Marjorie, that was a piece of cake. You know, she was like, I got my money. All right, that's what she said. She said, I got my money. F-U, District 14. She said 2 fingers in the air and she ran. So now she like, yip, on the sideline. Ain't got no power. So, whoa. Thomas Massey, you and Al Green can walk on by. Doop, 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 doop. Walk on by. Just leave already. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to throw haterade out there. And here's another thing. How do I phrase this before I'm getting round and I go round back? Hey, I heard what you heard, Christian. I heard the black community is getting ready to boycott Chinese people and their products. Clean your whole damn house out, dumbass. Oh, we didn't like that verdict from that jury, so we're gonna boycott China and Chinese. Take off everything you got on, everything in your house, your cars, your TVs, everything. Sitting here like, oh my God, we don't like some young guy. We don't like beef with broccoli. We don't like sweet and sour chicken. Deuces?
The Chinese are the most racist people on the planet anyway.
You gonna boycott what? You ain't boycott for your kids being dumb, so how you gonna boycott because of that? But, I'm gonna sit here and laugh at you while Dave one day go get me some egg rolls. We're gonna boycott the Chinese. I know the hell you ain't. Somebody gotta get some weave.
Chinese have already been boycotting you.
Somebody gonna need their lashes. Somebody gonna want some new brocades. Somebody's gonna be lined up at a shoe show. I mean, seriously, pick something else that make damn sense. All right, then. Hey, everybody, what's going on? Everything is made in China. It's just like NAACP telling all these black athletes, hey, they're racist in the South. Don't you be going none of those big major ass schools with the SEC. Go join the ACC. You won't get anywhere. I mean, whatever. Yeah, we're mad and we're not gonna take it anymore. You've been taking it up the rear since LBJ. Zip it. And why the hell is Al Sharpton still talking? And who gave him the title of reverend? And if you're gonna pray for somebody, don't wait until after they die. All right. Hey there, hey Jan. How you doing? That's the new thing. The Democrats are now, and the black people's like, we're gonna boycott Chinese. Get rid of your iPhone, cell phone, every damn thing you got. Walk around butt naked. And show those damn Chinese people in China, you're not gonna take it anymore.
I think it's a good idea.
I think it's a good idea. Go ahead.
Chinese actually hate black people.
I love for to see people sitting on the floor because they don't know where the hell they shit came from. Gone.
If you found out
Put it on the side of the highway, okay? Let the trash compactors come and pick up your stuff. Go ahead. Gone. This ain't the 80s or the 90s. Ain't much made in America.
The Chinese have been the most racist.
Pick something you can win, and that ain't it. We're gonna boycott Chinese folks and their products. Boy, wow. You could tell who's intelligent and who's not. Who's looked at an actual tag in your shirt and who hadn't. Who has actually looked at Nike gear and everything else. Guess where they come from? China. I don't want Chinese. You gonna sit on the floor? Or you gonna get it from Temu, China. Temu, China. So where you going? Find another worthy ass cause. All right then. Hey there, Captain. How you doing out there? Hey. Hey, Don. What's going on out there? What? I'm gonna sit here and laugh as usual. Won't stop the violence in the street before it take it there, right? Won't do that. Won't train children the way they should go, so they ain't out there with a semi-automatic weapon on them. No. You won't train them to go to school and get an education. Hell no, that ain't your top priority. But tricking on the street, teenagers, takeovers, all the rest of that, you're gonna boycott what? And you can't even control your own children. All right, what the hell ever. I'm just gonna be like, what the hell ever. Well, it's always your kind. No, y'all snatched that black card about 16 years ago, so I don't know what the hell y'all talking about at this point. Hey, Lisa, what's going on out there? You love my hair down? Girl, but it's hot. It's hot. It's very hot. But I had to do something. I literally got tired of my hair just shedding as I'm combing it. Hey, Amanda, what's going on? They wouldn't have shot. Say it again for the people on the left. To the left. I'm gonna boycott. You ain't boycotting shit. That's your whole life. Shut up, Troy. I see that. Better throw their EBT cards away, too. The chip is made from China. See, you're not black. Nope, I'm an American. I'm a human being. So if that's the only thing you can look at and not my luxurious down hair, and it's like, I'm not black anymore, good. Because hell, I don't want to rep that culture. What the fuck is going on? I got fatigue. I said what the hell I said. Looking like you got more bodies than a damn cemetery. Hodism. Hey there, what's going on, everybody? Hey, Troy. No, but the hell no. Hey, Elaine. Hey, Lucretia. Everybody, glad to see you every once in a while. And I'm only on Facebook. I don't feel bad. I probably won't be after I reported them to the FTC. I wish that they would stop censoring. Don't get everyone I follow. Hello from California. Prayers to your state. Prayers to Spencer Pratt. But yeah, I Troy, you didn't know this today, but yeah, I filed it with the FTC. I'm about sick of Facebook. So there, I'm sure I'm gonna get a warning, or you just won't see me on Facebook anymore. Hey Simon, what's going on, Miss Mary out there? But yeah, I've been accused of everything but being black. Who cares? Hey there, hey, speaking of fatigue, Marjorie Taylor Greene and massive vomiting. She said vomit. It's like, ugh. Let me read you what I found. You know, I might have to write an article about it. But breaking news from Marjorie Taylor Greene and Thomas of the Failure Massey. They have reportedly devised a plan to take back the Republican Party, per TMZ. How the hell you go to TMZ first and not CNN? I'm a lawyer. Okay, back up here. Thomas Massey revealed he and Marjorie Taylor Greene have been discussing major plans for the GOP future. Behind the scenes. What scenes? Y'all ain't even part of the GOP no more. Skedaddle. Massey teased they talked about where the party is going. Everywhere without y'all. And what we think needs to be done. You out of the party. What the hell you think you got? You ain't got no power. Zip it. Okay then. And wouldn't rule out bigger coordinated moves. This comes after their Costa Rica vacation together amid growing fractures in the Republican Party. You put it there. I'm used to it. Everybody was like, oh my God, there's a divide in the Republican. Where the hell you been? There's 4 different fractions inside of the GOP around the United States and especially in Georgia. So what are you talking about? There's 4 different cliques. You got the ultra grassroots right. Yeah. The Stokers and Charles Stoker and all that. That's over there. Then you have like conservative Republicans. That's me. Then you got the rhinos, Republicans in name only, that actually was elected and hold a seat, but do not hold their values of what they signed up for. And then you have the elite of the global elite. Okay, so that's 4 fractions inside the GOP right now. What the hell are you talking about? See, see. You should have stuck with Charles Stoker and the other, conservative Republicans. You'd have been all right, Marjorie. If you would have just stuck with the Charles Stokers and them in District 14 and the conservative Republicans, they had your damn back. Regardless of what you did or what you said, all those people up there in District 14 and the majority of the conservative Republicans inside of the state of Georgia had your damn back. But you wanted more. Give her more. So you wanted more. And then when you didn't get your way, the way you gonna stomp your feet, you acting like Candace Owens, you just said, I'm gonna take my Crayon books and my pension and I'm gonna bounce. And matter of fact, I'm gonna leave America. I'm leaving Georgia. And I'm gonna go to Costa Rica with my boyfriend. And then we're gonna plan and devise a scheme to take down the GOP. You can only do that within the party, not outside. And no one really likes you anymore. So you and your handful of gaggles, you could try it. But other than that, after you turned your back on District 14 and a whole bunch of conservative movement and grassroots people inside of Georgia that actually got you that position in the first place, you have no more power. One more time. You have no more power. Pish posh. So you did that, Marjorie. Thomas Massey, they just tired of you. So I don't know where you think you're finna get your power back from, because nobody wants you no more. That is why Kentucky voted you out. Wasn't no cheating. Wasn't none of that. They just didn't want you anymore. So the citizens of Kentucky voted you out. Not everybody in the United States. Not everybody in the GOP. Not everybody in the Republican Party. Oh, no, 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 no. It was Kentuckians. So if you got a particular problem with the party, then you need to go back to your damn state. Clean up whatever mess you made. Try to mend those burnt down bridges that you grenaded your damn self. And maybe, just maybe, you might be invited back to the table. But right now, sir, you are like Al Green, a has-been. Biding your time for the next election and for you to clean out your office. So at this point, Marjorie, I have no idea what you're trying to concoct or how many people you think you still got on your side. You got a handful. You got a handful. But when it comes to the whole entire GOP establishment, and also the GOP of District 14, and especially the GOP in Georgia, your time has passed. So take your retirement, lovey-dovey on your boyfriend, your new fiance. Y'all not broke, you're rich. Have your money, build you a whole nother villa over there in Costa Rica, and stop worrying about politics in the United States, or even in the state of Georgia. Your time has passed. You disappointed a whole bunch of damn people in Georgia. And me, I always said when she was in office, I ain't gonna say nothing negative. Number one, I can't vote for her, but I do know her personally. I'm not gonna say nothing until everything has cleared up. Even when she was like, Krisha, is Marjorie Taylor Greene retiring? I don't know. I hope not. As much as she tried to accomplish up there, I hope she don't let down the citizens of District 14. And booyah, after that, and now, especially after she went on The View, that was it. I'm like, no, I don't know her no more. I know the old Marjorie that I knew that was gun-ho to make a change. This one, have no idea who the hell she is. And that's probably a good thing. So if you want to join Marjorie Taylor Greene and Thomas Massey in a whole new party or whatever the hell y'all finna try to concoct, then good luck with that. Just good luck with that. So yes, you would now have a choice. You can join the Marjorie Taylor Greene and Thomas Massey party. That don't even sound right. What we gonna call it? Thomas Green Massey. Gramassi. Y'all can go and join the Gramassi party. Look at that. Y'all can join the Gramassi party. Because I couldn't figure out any other name they finna do it. Hey, Gene, how you doing? Hey, Gary, what? Look what the cat drug in. Every 5 to 7, 9 to 10, 10, at least 5 to 7. I'll be here. And I kind of feel guilty when I don't do the show. I really do. I like talking to y'all. I get smarter every day. Or I come back with a stronger one-line zinger. But I get smart just paying attention to y'all, Gary. And not all this other crap that's on social media gets me nowhere but a damn headache. Hey there. Hey, Gary. Hey, Lanella. Lanella. Hey, Lanella. How you doing? Hey, girl. Hurley girl. Girl, I'm due happy and to help me, Lord. What? Hold the hell up, Danella. Is that how you say your name? I'm just gonna call you Miss Gibson. Girl, Hurley girl. Who? That sounds like a politician. Hurley girl, I'm doing happy. Yes, child. We gotta be happy sooner or later, or at least 2 times a week. I mean, damn, we bombarded with everything, everything, and then we get blamed for everything. It's like this week, hate Chinese, hate white people. It's hate Chinese, hate white people week. You know what I'm talking about. What's in the court right now? What's the biggest ass thing going on in Texas? So that's all up and down my timeline. Hate Chinese and hate white folks. Again. Well, see, it be your own damn people. Ain't your people. I'm American. And my people are human beings. Red, yellow, black, white, gay, and straight. As long as they know how to treat people. So today, in the last 2 days, after a damn verdict that I didn't even know about, it just came across my timeline. I just started reading the case with the Chinese guy and the little young black guy with the 9 whatever. I'm sitting there just reading it. Okay. I'm reading, sad for a minute. And then the guilty, I mean the verdict came in, acquitted. For the last 2 days. I don't know how y'all do it, white folks. I really don't. I just, child, please. I don't see how y'all got the fortitude to keep putting up with this crap and then hearing it from mainstream media, other white people, how to hate other white people. I'm sitting here like, that's so fucking asinine. Now it's hate Chinese. Go fucking figure. And now, the next big case. Right now, we're going to picket outside the courthouse in Texas. And he's not going to get a fair shake. And we hate white people. I'm like, oh my God. Do I just need to just zone out of all of that? See, y'all ain't never going to see it on my timeline. You'll never see it. You will never see that on my timeline. Not at all. Holy shnikes. God. It's like, do y'all get a fair shake in life at all? Name your privilege. I'm like, I know more poor ass white people. What the hell are you talking about? Privilege white? But that don't make no damn sense. You're born in America. You privileged compared to what? 80% of the world population? But it's a white people privilege. Dave, what the hell your fucking privilege at? Well, you need to find your card and wave that bitch because we ain't got none.
When you're yelling at me,
well, that's your privilege when I'm yelling at you.
that's my
Gary,
privilege.
my husband said, because you know he white. My husband said his privilege is when I'm cussing him out. Woo, Michelle, girl, did you hear what Dave said?
I was
Hey
raised
there.
by a Vietnam Army drill instructor, and I get to sit here and listen
Gary.
to you cuss me out and go, this ain't shit
Lionella,
compared to what I've been through.
Gary,
There's my white privilege.
you hear my husband? He mad. I be like, dude, I can't do nothing about it. But I'm quick, Gary. I'm just being honest. I wish someone would just literally try to step up to Dave. I'm gonna slide that right foot right in front of him, and we both gonna go take blows because I'm fighting side by side with my man.
The one time a black woman
I'm just
actually
like that.
assaulted me,
What?
you were sitting in the back car.
You could handle a damn black ass crackhead. You could have drug her ass.
You never saw
Me and Gary wasn't getting involved with you and a black crackhead. She was a crackhead. You don't know how to handle a crackhead?
Yeah, I looked back at you and I went, okay, and then I went,
Number 4, 5, and 7, I was on my phone, so I didn't see that crackhead snatch your hat because I would have Rambo'd her ass. But you handled your shit.
so I put her down on the
You
ground.
put on the ground gently. So there you go. Me and Gary would have handled that, bro. Tell him, Gary. Hey, that's back and shit. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Miss Barbara. How you doing out there? I mean, I got day back. 3 days a week. Hey, Miss Barbara. I haven't found. Wait. I haven't found my privilege yet. Where did that even come from? It's like something from 3, 4, 5 years ago. White privilege.
Privilege.
What the hell does that mean? I know. You know how many white people I know that's poor as hell? But they privilege. No?
Next to a
Okay
black
then.
woman.
Hey there, Michelle. I keep waiting for my card to come in the mail. Girl, it's like trying to get a Dakota pen. You might as well go ahead and eat some more Wheaties on that one. You ain't gonna get one. Hey there, I have zoned out. I was zoned out on everything. But when we get back, we're gonna zone out on what's going on in Atlanta, Georgia, because Malta ain't smarter, and neither are those damn cars y'all keep buying off the lot. I'm just saying, if you think Surrey, Echo, and the government is watching you, you are freely allowing them to. I can't believe. One thing I'm gonna say: if it is 2010 and up, I would never buy it. I would rather go to a junkyard and pull apart and actually get a car that ain't got a sensor of when I sit down, how fast I'm driving, where I'm going, and is a gas guzzler. I am really thinking about going to get an old LTD so I can actually sit inside the motor and piece it together, because what they got in store for American citizens with these brand new cars and all the sensors on it, oh my goodness. Dave, y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back. One nation still under God, a powerful personal testimony about faith, family, freedom, patriotism, grassroots America, and the fight to preserve the moral foundation. Through deeply personal stories and cultural commentary, this book explores faith in a modern America, the attack on family values, raising children in a culture of confusion, patriotism and freedom, truth, censorship, and a media manipulation, grassroots America and community, hope for a future generation. This is more than a political book. It is a testimony of perseverance, faith, rebuilding, and the belief that America is still worth fighting for. A message for Americans who believe this nation is worth saving. God, family, country, in that order. So order your book today. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. Hey, Terry. She says she just tuned in. What this about? Girl, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And Gary over there with you holding it down.
Off the table. Everything else is covered up.
And Dave talking a lot. So welcome back, everybody. Make sure y'all get down in the chat room. You can support us that way. And go ahead and become a founding member, or 8 orders is sitting on the books. Thank y'all so much. We haven't had 8 orders since the scamdemic happened, and y'all need masks. But thank y'all so much. You make sure you get on over there and grab the mug that goes with the cup. Like I said, we have a bundle pack with the actual 250th anniversary. Do we say anniversary or birthday? Okay, either way. 250th of our nation. Right now, you have Donald Trump on one side and George Washington on the other. Dave did that. Or you can go over there and get a book. It is still standing on faith, conviction, and starting over at 51. Or One Nation, still under God. One more time. Still under God. I don't have no idea what anybody else got to say, but we have One Nation, still under God. So y'all get on over there. You can support us that way, or just donate. Dave is going to close out the yard sale. Yes, it's Thursday. Yes, we're not taking that yard sale down until Saturday night. So there's that. Hey, Terry, welcome back, everybody. Good. It's birthday. 250th birthday of America. And thank you, President Donald Trump, with all the videos and pictures that's coming in from Washington, D.C., it don't look like Mug Central. It don't look like if I'm going to walk down the street, I'm going to get ambushed on the next corner, okay? So I can't wait to get back to Washington, and I'm throwing, they say if you want to do something, throw it in the atmosphere. Getting back to Washington, D.C. to see the reflecting pool. It's going to be the first thing. First thing I'm going to do, me personally, always go to Lincoln Memorial. Stand up there in front of Lincoln and take my pictures while looking straight down the reflecting pool, seeing the Washington Memorial and then the Washington Monument, and then going straight to the Korean Memorial and being all sad, and then going right across the street over there to the Vietnam Memorial. And I'm hearing everything is sprayed off, clean, spotless. It looks like the United States Capitol. So I can't wait to go some of these places and actually stick my toes in the fountains. Why? Because every video I'm seeing, they allow people to wade in the water. Wade in the water, children, wade. Because that's our nation. So I cannot wait. Hopefully, I can go up there on 4th of July. If not, then I'm just going to have a hootenanny time in Georgia. So welcome back, everybody. Like I said, y'all get on over there. Support. And they wrote something about being dark humor-ish. And I like kind of sort of dark humor. Hey, it's going to be beautiful. They're not going to, North Dakota again. They're not going to Mount Rushmore. Oh, no. They are going to have the 4th of July or the anniversary birthday, 250th, in Washington, D.C. And they saying that their reflecting pool is actually supposed to reflect the sky, the monuments, the Lincoln Memorial. It is crystal clear, and they are allowing people to wade into it. So can you imagine them shooting off fireworks right there in Washington, D.C., and being on the National Mall, watching it with hundreds of thousands of other people just celebrating our nation, not hating it, not having to worry about protesters or Black Lives Matter or somebody gonna mug you or somebody gonna come up behind you and sucker punch you. You ain't gotta worry about that anymore. But from all of the videos that I am seeing, I am humbly in awe of all of these monuments that I have passed and seen since when I was going to Washington, and now to know they are clean, they are sprayed down, pressure washed, the water is back in there crystal clear, and it looks like the nation's capital. So thank you, President Trump. Yeah, I know about the ballroom. I heard about the ballroom. I know about the ballroom. Yes, I know about the seditious six that has stopped the Iran. That's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. I've read all of that today. So, yeah, it's a hot ass mess. Hey, Terry, I love my country. I ain't got no other. That's why I say don't hyphenate me. I don't rep no set, and I definitely ain't repping a whole continent. So when they saying you're African American, child, go sit your ass down. You can't rep a whole continent. Just asinine. Hey there, that would be amazing. Absolutely, it would. I can't wait. I just cannot wait. Hey there, Tara, how you doing? It is going to be. I missed my 1987 Toyota four-wheel drive. That was when you had to physically unlock the hub so you couldn't just flip a switch. Well, not this article, but the next one, you will see what they got for you now. Dark humor. Written by Dave Klukin, thin skin, and the fight against real injustice. It says there is something to be said about people who still can laugh in a world that keeps trying to make everyone afraid to speak or come on your page and attack you. It says a person with sometimes dark sense of humor is not automatically cruel, hateful, or broken. Sometimes that person has simply lived enough life to know the difference between a joke, a hard truth, and real injustice. There is a big difference between being offensive and being honest. There is also a big difference between being morally grounded and being morally superior. The political correct crowd often claim to stand for justice, kindness, and compassion. My husband wrote this. But too often, what they're really standing for is control. They want to control what people say, what people laugh at, and what people question, and what people are allowed to notice. They are quick to be offended by a joke, but slow to stand up when real people are being crushed. They still lecture you over a word, but stay silent when families lose their homes. They will shame someone over a meme, but ignore corruption, fraud, government abuse, crime, poverty, broken schools, and the destruction of communities, but want to boycott Chinese people and always blaming white folks. That's not courage, that's performance. It says people with a darker sense of humor usually understand pain. They have seen enough hardship to know that laughter can be a survival tool. They know that sometimes you laugh to keep from crying, especially some of the articles that we read. Sometimes you joke because the truth is too heavy to carry without a little sense of humor. It says those people are not always polished. They are not always careful. They may say things that make the comfortable uncomfortable, but many times they are just the same people who will stand in the gap when something is truly damn wrong. It says they are not trying to win a social media halo. They are not checking every sentence to see whether the politically correct mob will approve. They are watching what is happening in the real world. And when they see injustice, they are more likely to call it what it is, the blunt, honest, damn truth. And sometimes I hurt your feelings. Suck that shit up, Buttercup. It says the easily offended person often mistake outrage with righteousness. They believe sensitive makes them morally superior, but being offended all the time does not make a person good. It does not make that person wise, and it certainly does not make that person brave. It make them a biatch. Okay then. Real justice does not need hashtags and lectures. And it needs people willing to speak when silence would be easier. It says that the kind of courage rarely comes from people who are obsessed with being seen as good when your heart is black and evil. The appearance don't mean anything when you can read a person across the damn room. It says it often comes from people who have been through the fire and came out with scars, humor, and a backbone. Through the fire, through the wind, and through the wall. Now, I'm going to tease with you. You don't like it? 3 buttons to the top. I keep telling you. It says dark humor does not mean someone lacks compassion. Sometimes it means they have had to find a way to survive pain without letting it destroy them from within. The people who laugh at hard things are often the same people who recognize when something is no longer funny, and they know the line between a joke and injustice. And unlike the self-righteous crowd, they are not afraid to across the room stand up and say, "This is wrong." Oh, Gary, was you talking to Dave? Oh, because he got a dry ass dark sense of humor. Don't ever meet my oldest son. You ain't gonna like him. He laughed at the most unopportune times. I'm like, creep. He was like, well, mama, it was funny. Okay, now suck that up, because everybody gonna think you're a bully or you can't take nothing serious. And you say something to my son, he can handle himself. But when he start huffing and puffing, he about to blow you down. He's very quiet. He's one of those quiet type of men that, you know what, just leave me alone. I'll leave you alone. Don't come in my face and I won't punch you in yours. So when my son be like all bowed up, pretty much like Gary and Dave, and they've had enough, I just stand back and I let them wear it out. Get it out your system. They shouldn't have came and F with you. So I'm one of those type of people. Oh, I will laugh, because sometimes I got to laugh without crying. I've been through enough crap in my lifetime that I don't even gonna put up with it no more. And then everybody was like, you're not compassionate. I'm beyond compassionate. I'm empathetic a lot, but I'm apathetic on a whole bunch of bull crap that I see that the left try to make it and shove it down our throat like it's supposed to be normal. And I'm not accepting it. So we've seen it for the last 6 years where they would want us and prefer us to be. And I'm sorry, I'm not living in their utopia. And if I find something funny and I don't want to talk about something, then that is how I'm going to treat life. So again, if you fall in front of me, I probably laugh at you, but it might help you up and help you dust you off and be like, you all right? I just thought it was funny. So like I said, people either going to hate it or they're going to like me. But either way, no one is ever going to stop me but myself. So there you go, Gary, honey. Don't even worry about being from Mars, because sometimes that's probably why they're trying to escape and go there. They done had enough of human beings on Earth, okay? Yes. So that was my husband. Sometimes he write articles, and then sometimes I do too. Hey, Gary, be right back. All right. Hey there. Hey, Linda, how you doing out there? What's going on? Hey, Susan Peters, what's going on out there? Hey, man, Dave, you nailed it. Gary, that man done been through enough. And I'll be damned if anybody put a bullseye on my husband. I'm just telling you that now. Married to me or not, I won't put up with it. And being around the people like Michelle's and Barbara's and Miss Christie and Kim Lamborghini and even William. I know William is a big, tough, burly guy, but I wish you would. I wish you would. Some things I will never put up with in my face. Absolutely not. And if I'm with you, oh, you fam right then and there. So if they attacking you, they definitely coming after me. So I'm going to put my nose all up in there, because I don't deal with disrespect. And right now, there's too many disrespectful ass folks walking around this nation, and especially on social media. So I will check you real fast before I even want to ever shake your hand or be your friend. So knowing the difference of being an asshole and somebody that that's their coping mechanism before they reach out and touch you or cry, then you need to know the difference. So, but this touchy-feely society that we're in, this fake utopia that the Democrats would like to slam us into their norm, no sirs and no ma'ams. So when we're seeing it out here in society, and we definitely know wrong from right, I'm not upholding wrong. And if it's wrong, it's damn dead wrong. And I don't care what political side that you're batting for. Hey there, Donnell. How you doing? Girl, what's up? Woo, 122 damn comments. Comment Facebook. Hey, Sharon Webb. We got your back too, sis. That'd be the first one somebody like Michelle had to learn. You would have to calm me down before I take you there. And I go that quick. That quick. I set off that quick. You ain't got to push my buttons. I'm reading your whole aura, your funkiness, or if you try to scam me or lie to me, it takes that quick for me. So I don't play with people. That's why I tried to tell Michelle, like, all right, girl, all right, I'm just, me, I try to stay away from confrontation because my temper is very damn easily to be triggered. And when I'm being scallywag, scammed, lied on, talked about, cussed out, attacked, trust me, that attitude, the whole other Gemini in me just said, revert, and I am right on your neck. And thank you, Michelle. And she knows what I'm talking about. She had to grip my knee and squeeze for me to recognize she was still sitting beside me. I had already started blacking out. I literally started blacking out. Michelle was like, girl, come back. Come back, Jack. Come back. I literally was blacking out right on that Nigerian. Boy, I know the hell you didn't. You might want to go ahead and start calling the popos now. You can go ahead and call the popos. Because, I did that. Can you imagine me going up against Black Lives Matter, Antifa, or Democrat? That's why I don't debate. I know my attitude. It gets funky. And I know the other half of me, because I am a Gemini, I will flip that script and that woman will pop back up in your face so fast. You'll be like, girl, I didn't know that was you. Shit, you didn't know me at all then. You didn't know me at all. I've warned this. Listen, I'm trying to make it to heaven.
If you didn't know who she was, you're a bull on the hill 3 miles away going, I'm going to kick your ass.
Dave, don't tell people this stuff. Michelle witnessed it herself firsthand.
I'm the one who will walk up to you with a smile and then slit
You and
throat.
Krishan are the silent ones that they don't see until it's too late.
I will walk up to you with a smile.
That's my
and then
husband.
slit your throat.
One of these days, he's going to get a damn microphone so he can share this show. Yes, he is, Gary. Hey there, Marsha. I can understand that cause because I have a short fuse and you are a Sagittarius. I ain't finna play with humans. I don't have the temperament. I don't. And I know a lot of y'all be like, girl, I can't believe you believe in astrology. Let me tell you something. I've been trying to figure my damn self out and my split personalities all my damn life. And then you start rolling up on somebody like, and a Gemini is this. I'll be like, holy shit, that's me. Holy crap. We're not two-faced. We just adapt quick. So it's like, I try to warn people. I'm a good woman. I will give you the shirt off my back. But child, that's the other one you never want to meet. And I prefer you not to meet it.
Well, I went to go pull something out of the refrigerator.
Dave, pull the damn chair around here. Pull the chair.
No, I went to pull something out of the freezer.
Yeah, I'm cooking. I'm frying chicken livers. Come on and pull the chair over here, Dave.
Oh, no.
Okay then.
Livers and rice.
Gary, you need a best friend because you can have Dave at this point. Hey Nora, how you doing? My problem is I black out. Me too, Dee Dee. That's what my kids say. All my kids are over age 30. And they say, Mom, you black out too quick. Don't let people. Yeah, I black out.
Key word, too quick.
Well, I ain't finna let it simmer. Who the hell does that?
Right when I'm gonna.
I try not to get in confrontations because I've been warned all my life. Girl, I black out.
That's bullshit.
And I don't remember what I say or what I do. You brought it out of me. I tried to temper that chick.
You do it way over there. I do it when
Hey Cheryl, I'm not listening to Dave unless he can get a damn microphone. I can crack that can whoop ass. I'm an old woman and I can give it back, right? And this new society keep pushing you to that point. All right, fine. Where you want to meet at? That's where I'm at right now. But you ain't walking away. That's what I always say. I'm not, listen, I'm not going to fight fair either. I just don't.
No.
So yeah.
No,
Hey Janny, how you doing? I'm not listening to Dave unless he get a microphone or come over here and get a chair if you want to be part of the show.
You fight fair.
Okay then. After seeing what has been going down in the last 6 years, I don't blame you, especially on my damn page, because it's different when you attack somebody else, but when you actually attack me, woo! I'm trying to keep my Facebook page. So now I just call them twat waffles. Got more bodies in a damn cemetery. Hey there, Cheryl. I can crack that can. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm the 11th. Oh, you the 11th child? Ain't nobody messing with you then. You had to fight all your life. Hey there, what's going on? Sharon out there, Gemini, and I know exactly what you're talking about. So when Nora sent me that video of that woman singing that song, that resonated with me. When you found that one video of the lady talking about two faces, that was me. That whole entire song was me. Dave, go get that song.
What song?
Nora, go find that song and put it in the chat room for Dave, please. And I just want people to see the real me before people like, oh, you fake. Shit. Try me then. See how fake I am.
What song?
The one that I kept playing on repeat. We are being tested every day. But Delilah, girl, I love your damn name. Hey there, Delilah, what you doing down on my page? And you're so damn right. We will snap every day. Got a Delilah on here. Holy crap, I ain't never had a Delilah. Hey, Delilah. Girl, they got a song about you. Mine is Evil Lucretia. Lucretia McEvil or some stupid crap like that. I don't never get a fluffy song. Hey there. Hey, you want me to find it?
I don't know what song.
Nora, go find that song for Dave, because I played it for him many times, and he was just rolling his eyes. He's like, you going to play that again? I said, I'm going to play it until I wear it out.
And which song is that?
It's a black woman. I don't know. I don't remember the song myself.
Exactly.
But I put it on my page Sunday.
On which day? And how many days ago was that?
Nora got it because Nora was the one that tagged me in it. Nora retagged that in me, and I'm going to snatch it and throw it today. I'm literally going to bust her head to the white meat on that one. Hey there. Hey, everybody. So welcome back. Let's get on. What Christy Fowler in the articles? Hey, Tracy Martinez. Hey, Amanda. I'm going to laugh for sure. Absolutely. My stepmom, a.k.a. stepmom, is a true lost Democrat. Send it. Pray for her. Knock that dust off your feet. Keep pushing. We too old for that now. We so too old for that right now. We can't deal with that. No, ma'am, you already know who she is. Only see her on holidays if necessary. And if your peace is still disturbed on holidays, don't go. Go to the other side of the family. Have your own gathering. But at our age, we need peace. We need peace. We ain't got time for that. And when these people come in like, oh my God, you're old. Well, the way you talking, you ain't gonna make it to this age. Then they have no comeback. Then they're looking crazy because then they think you insulted them. Well, with your attitude, you won't make it past 40. And they be like sitting there blinking. Don't blink at me. Don't blink at me. I'm just throwing out facts. And then I just let God work with on you. Not us. Not us at all. Hey, Susan, how you doing out there? What's going on? All right, Nora, you got it? I'm scrolling. Yay. It's my computer, nobody else's.
I'm sure they could find something.
I remember, me too. Go on and find that. This is between me and Nora. Zip your lips.
Whatever sign I am, I'm sure they have one.
You are an Aries.
Whatever sign that
You're an asshole.
I'm sure they have
You're an asshole. I just told you who you were. You're Aries. You're an asshole. So there you go. You embrace it each and every damn day in my book.
Whatever that means, yeah.
I've just told you what an Aries mean. You're one step of an asshole. That's pretty much what it is. So
And
fight that power.
I will.
There you go. You're not alone, Krisha, and we are in the numbers. Don't mess with a determined woman. Thank you. Let me read you this for Michelle's and everybody else that got. It says a DOJ announces $300 million Model City program to expand police staffing, crime technology, and anti-violence efforts. This is not the article. This is one that I pulled from yournews.com. It says the Justice Department said 2 to 4 cities will receive federal grants for public safety strategy. What cities? Chicago, because they said they didn't want the popos. New York? definitely don't want the popos in there. They want crime to run rampant. But strategies for after federal law enforcement surges in Memphis and Washington were accredited with reducing the violent crimes. It says the Department of Justice announced a nearly $300 million public safety grant program Wednesday. Hey, Frank Gunther. Wednesday, that can be replicated nationwide. The Model Cities initiative will provide awards to 2 to 4 cities for programs designated and designed to reduce violent crime, strengthen accountability, and improve public safety, according to the department. Cities and local governments representing populations of more than 100,000 people will have 90 days to apply. And it's going to go through quickly. It's not going to be a lot of red tape. So if your city has more than 100,000 people in it, then I would say get in contact with your sheriff and see if they need help. And let them know about this grant. It says through the initiative, 2 to 4 cities will be selected to receive the award supporting the implementation and the comprehensive and innovative strategies to reduce crime, restore law and order, and enhance public safety. The department said that the initiative is intended to help cities build capacity, strengthen accountability, and deliver measurable reduction in crime, and could serve as a model of innovation for a replication nationwide. President Trump said on June 3rd on an X post that his administration has carried out the most successful war on crimes in American history. It says, citing, he described the lowest murder rate in 123 years. Just look at Washington, D.C. Just look at Washington, D.C. There's your proof. Because the nation capital used to be crime central. Look at it today. Look at it since Donald Trump's second term. So look at all of that. I don't care TikTok. It says also that 60% reduction in fentanyl coming across the border. In short, we're committed to making historical investments and improving the quality of life after city residents nationwide. And for the next 90 days, any city or local government representing a population of more than 100,000 people can apply to take part in this exciting new program. You better go up there. If y'all have good rapport with your chief of police or your sheriff department, your sheriff in your county or town, they are the highest constitutional law officer in the area, to ask them and demand they apply for that grant, especially if you live in a city more than 100,000 people. It says the money may also be used to lease or rent facilities for law enforcement operations, including intelligent analysis centers and training sites. Other eligible uses include professional development, public safety efforts, behavioral health services, mental health, substance use services, victim assistance, youth crime prevention and intervention programs, and efforts targeting repeat offenders. It says the department said that the funding made possible through the one big beautiful bill signed into law. It says, according to the DOJ document, the Model Cities initiative will emphasize what the department calls common sense policing, including increased police activity in high crime areas and proactive police designed to deter criminal activity. So if you live in a place like Memphis, if you live in somewhere like Memphis, Tennessee, make sure y'all sign up for that, because what they've done in Memphis, what they've done in Washington, D.C., I think it's a great replicated program to go out throughout the United States and to see how that works. So I take it that the UN peacekeepers are not going to be on our soil anytime soon. So there you go. Way to go, President Trump, for always taking the initiative to get stuff done. So I'm going to say kudos to the President of the United States. Thank you, President Donald J. Trump, for everything that you're trying to accomplish, even though both sides of the aisle is smacking you down, because it's never been about us when it comes to them. So when we look at it that way and we look at what President Trump is trying to accomplish, I'm just going to keep saying kudos to the President of the United States. So I appreciate it.
Chris Carroll.
Who?
That's our new sheriff here in
Oh, up here in Hartwell?
Yeah.
he's going to be at the meeting. This, our new county, our new town that we're in, Hartwell, Georgia, just asked for us, me, to get up there and open and speak, be the keynote speaker. Yes. Be the keynote speaker at the very first meeting I'm going to, and that is June the 11th. So we're probably going to cut the show off early that day. And I'm going there, and I'm going to be go straight into Hartwell GOP, and I'm going to be the keynote speaker of that night. And of course, I'm going to be talking about Georgia politics, the general election, the special election, and what it means if we lose our state to Keisha Lance Bottom and them. So luckily, I live in a strong red hole, but still, this is a retirement community, very retirement community, and a lot of them are concerned. The elderly, the older folks, older generation is concerned about what is going on in America, what is happening inside of the communities. How do we do more outreach program? How do we get in there and start teaching our way of life? And I get a chance to speak. So when I said I'm ready to get back out there and start speaking again, I'm very ready to get out there and start speaking again. That is my forte. So I know what we're going to be talking about. I'm blessed and honored to get this. I'm blessed and honored to actually get the opportunity to be able to speak at the Hart County GOP monthly meetings. And this is just going to be one step of getting back out there to speak. What am I doing? I'm finding it. And one more time, I got to say this before we go on. 2 people that died. I just want to say, rest in peace, Rob Bass. It takes 2 to make a thing go right. It takes 2 to make it out of sight. And it takes 2 to make a thing go right. So rest in peace. His homecoming was today. And then there's another. His name is Mr. West. His name is John West. He's was an autistic adult that had been abused all his life until he found the right family. And I started following Mr. John West maybe a year ago, and I just happened to see him. I just saw this white guy just dancing in the middle of a group at a cookout in the hood, and I was like, Dave, come over here, look at this. And then I just fell in love with this that young man. I call him young. He probably was in his 30s or 40s, but
younger than us.
He was younger than us. Well, he passed away of natural causes. There was a lot of underlying medical issues that he was dealing with that she couldn't help, in her family. After they had took him in, they gave him the best life possible. Anytime that he was on Facebook or any of these videos, he had the biggest smile on his face. And that is how you know that was love. So Dave just pointed up at the ceiling. When we get back, because I'm scrolling, we're going to bring that song in. So go ahead, Dave.
This is not just merchandise. This is a movement. At Real News with Lucretia Hughes, we believe in standing boldly for God, family, and country. And now you can wear that message everywhere you go. From handmade, one-of-a-kind bags to custom apparel, faith-inspired kitchenware, coffee mugs, and exclusive Real News gear. Every purchase helps support independent journalism, grassroots truth, and our growing family business. This store was built with faith, family, hard work, and you. So shop now, support the mission, stand for faith, freedom, and America. So visit the store today and help us keep Real News alive.
The Real News was never built by corporations. It was built by people like you, patriots who refuse to stay silent. When you join the Real News Founders Movement on Patreon, you become part of something bigger than a show. You become part of the mission. Get exclusive behind-the-scenes content, members-only updates, and direct connections with me and Dave and the Real News community. From supporters to founding members, every membership helps us keep independent media alive and growing. Join the movement today. Visit patreon.com/Lucretia Hughes and help us build something real. Welcome back, everybody, to the Real News with Lucretia Hughes. Do not forget to get on over there and support the sister. But before you support me, I want to listen. I found the song, Nora. So Nora gave me this song to listen to. This is my 10th time. So if she getting paid off that song, then I've given her 10 of those cents, okay? So here we go.
Everybody got a Gemini joke. Everybody think they got us figured out. That's funny, cause half the time we ain't even figured ourselves out yet. Got two sides talking. Which one you meeting today? The sweetheart, the savage, the one that walks away. Two sides talking, both of them real. I can laugh with you at lunch and cut a deal by dinner for real. Gemini energy, hard to put in a box. Change the whole conversation as soon as I walk. Hey, I get bored easy, keep it interesting. Mind moving so fast, I need stimulation. One conversation, not enough. One idea, not enough. One dream, definitely not enough. See, I like people, but I also like space. I like attention, but don't live for praise. I can be the life of the party, then disappear for a week. Not because I'm mad, I just needed a break from everybody speaking. I'm not inconsistent, I'm evolving in real time. Keep up, got two sides talking. Which one you gon' get? The funny one, the blunt one, or the one that don't forget? Two sides talking, but both speak facts. And if you can't handle honesty, baby, that's a you problem, not that. Yeah. People say Gemini switch up, maybe, or maybe we just recognize when the energy changed first. See, I could read a room before the room read itself. I know when the vibe off, I know when the smile fake, I know when somebody's secretly competing. And baby, that's why my exits be quick. You call it mood swings, I call it pattern recognition. It's not easy being the person everybody talks to, but nobody fully understands. Sometimes the loudest laugh be hiding the deepest thoughts. Got two sides talking, but only one heart inside. One side chasing freedom, one side chasing purpose in life. Brilliant, complicated, rare. Gemini energy, baby, love it or don't. Either way, we're still the topic of the conversation.
Okay, I gotta meet this woman. Me personally, I'm gonna find out who she is, and I'm gonna put her out there on blast. So that is what Nora thought that, Krisha, listen to this song. She tags me stuff. So when I heard that song, I just wanted to say thank you, and thank you, Nora. So there. And if anybody's still listening to Dave, I don't know why.
Which next sign?
Hey there, Tracy. How you doing out there? What's up, Amanda? What's going on? I'm going to laugh for real. App start flipping lootly. Hey, Cindy. Don't, if you hear anything in the background, you don't. Hey there. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Real News with Lucretia Hughes and Dave with no microphone.
Which sign is next month? It doesn't matter.
Leo.
It doesn't matter.
Not to you.
It doesn't matter.
Well, nobody asked you. No one asked you. I don't think I asked you. I don't think I ever asked you about my son's sign or my other son sign that is the month after that, or my daughter's sign that is in September. I never asked you because I don't care.
Me neither.
Okay, then zip it. See how that work in life? Pretty much, just like that. Hey there, Janie. How you doing? You're not alone, Lucretia, and we are Insta numbers. So welcome back, everybody. Like I said, y'all bring the receipts. I just do pattern recognition. I would literally stop at the door and read the room before I walk in there. I just don't like fake people, and I don't like being around a whole bunch of people that are fake. And I'm glad that Michelle Joyner was actually there to witness everything and how I actually flow when I'm not on the show and when I am around very important people. So she kind of seen the inner sanctum of what I deal with and what I love to deal with, especially at the NRA board meetings and the NRA convention. That is who I am in public, straight up. So the way you saw me and the way I interact with the business owners, board members, regular folks, I'm like that on a consistent basis. And then you saw some that I did not introduce you to at all, or I refuse. You didn't really see me hanging around them. There's a reason why. So it is what it is. I love what I'm doing, and I love being the woman that I am, because it continue getting me to the places that I need to be. So like I said, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I have no idea what they feel. That wasn't a question. All right then. Hey Jen, I see you, girl. Why you cap lock me with the question marks? You're just gonna call me later on. You're just gonna call me later on, Jen. Hey Jen, what's going on, Gina? I know all about it. Too many in my family. There you go. That's a good song. It gave me chills, so that's how I know it's good. Who is that singing? I don't know this lady. I've never seen her before, but I started following her. So you're going to have to find her on my page, Jen, because, yeah, let's give this woman some clout. Let's give her some views, and then let's try to get her boosted up. She wasn't showing no breast. She wasn't shaking her butt. She was sitting there. It was like Deaf Poetry Jam with beat. So I kind of like it. And I love the video. So Nora, who is also me, she sent that to me Sunday, and she said, girl, you need to listen to this woman. And I went ahead and posted it on my page. So there it is. Hey there, Sharon Webb. What's going on? Hey, Braxton. It's assumed he might be in his 20s. Mr. West, you think he was? Did you hear how he got treated and why he was with that family? Is because he was being abused, like severely abused. And one thing that I noticed when I first started looking at John West, Mr. West, is that if you would have gone anywhere around him and tried to do anything to Mr. West, his new family and the community that he was in, oh, no, you wouldn't have got anywhere near him. You wouldn't have came on that page, popping off at that mouth. You wouldn't have did any of that. I kind of took it harder than necessary, because it was just, he put a smile on your face every time he either got in that car or anytime he started talking. He was a bright star. And to know that, all of this and the underlying issues that he had been dealing with were all accumulated from the old family that severely abused him only because he was on the spectrum. Hey Braxton, and I had a couple of his posted his videos too. Right, he was on the spectrum as autistic adult. Glad he was placed in a family or a person that actually cared for him. Yes, and they love that man. The community loved that man, and to him, condolences to his folks. Yeah, that was one bright star.
At his last moments,
Yeah.
He was surrounded
by family, because she was right there with him, holding his hands.
who loved him.
Yeah, and he was well loved. He had an internet community. He had internet uncles and aunties, and from every walk of life that just loved Mr. West. So I'm still looking at his videos. I didn't know he had so many, but I'm still looking at Mr. West videos and smiling, even though we know he's not here with us anymore. So it's kind of sad. Here we go. What is this? Please let this be a Bassett. Please let this be Bassett. Please let this. Hold on. Let me see if this is Bassett, because him and Marco Rubio in the last week alone has been really getting the Democrats in the committees. But it's not. USDA Secretary, Deputy Secretary Vladin Hitz back at the Dems for defending the welfare complex amid rampant fraud against the American taxpayers. In a letter to House Democrats, the Department of Agriculture Deputy Secretary Stephen Vladin slammed the apologetists for the leftist organizations and the welfare complex. What the hell is a welfare complex? Generations of people on welfare, I guess. It says for propping up a failing system full of rampant fraud at the expense of American taxpayers. In his letter, Stephen reaffirmed the overall goal for the Trump administration is to relocate much of the USDA Washington, D.C. area workforce to 5 regional hubs across the country. Yes, get them out of Washington. In an effort to reduce bureaucracy and costs, get closer to farmers, states, and people, with the department serves improve efficiency, fight fraud, waste in programs. Love that. Yes, I love that. It says the Food and Nutrition Administration, formerly known as Food and Nutrition Service. What the hell? It's still the same thing. Oh, Service Administration, Service. will now move most headquarters and regional staff out of D.C., Northern Virginia area, and consolidate it to around 7 regional offices down to 5 hubs aligned with broader USDA hubs: Raleigh, North Carolina; Kansas City, Missouri; Indianapolis, Indiana; Fort Collins, Colorado; Salt Lake City, Utah. Okay, I can see that. Deputy Secretary Stephen and the Secretary Brooks Rowland have noted that there have been decades without stable Senate-confirmed leadership in the nutrition program, and that the structure has fragmented and rife with high administrative costs. That's where the money go. It says Stephen also pointed out the erroneous payments and fraud in nutrition programs like SNAP. Okay, SNAP, welfare. It says in November, Rowland revealed that her department uncovered massive fraud. Whoops, Christy Fowler, grab me the fraud about home health agencies. Ohio. Yes, home health agencies in Ohio got caught with a whole bunch of fraud, waste, and abuse out of the home health care division. Find that article, because that's Ohio. We've been focusing on Minnesota. This one is Ohio now. Wow. It says in November, 21 Democrats-led states are actively blocking efforts to expose it. Just Your News reported in November that Stephen cited an incident where one individual getting SNAP in 6 separate states. What the hell? I'm so scared to swindle the feds. That makes sense. I have a healthy dose of not scamming out the feds. It says that another person had over $50,000 loaded onto their SNAP benefit card. Who came over here and called us a liar? Who came to this page and said that's not true? And we was only talking about a receipt that was found in New York City at a bodega that had a food stamp balance of $15,000. Now we are finding a case and an incident where $50,000 was loaded monthly on a welfare card? Who called us a liar? Some ass clown came over here and said we lied. In 2025, the Gateway Pundit reported that the United States Attorney Office of the Southern District of New York announced that the longtime USDA employee and 5 others was busted for one of the largest food stamp frauds in United States history. Peter Corbone, attorney of the United States, Sharmika Parker, special agent in charge of the USDA, and the Office of Inspector General Christopher Raleigh, I guess, superseded indictment was unsealed, charging 6 people connected with a $66 million plus fraud and bribery scheme under the SNAP assisted program, which is food stamp. These was at the bodegas where they was literally having skimmer cards, skimming. They skim your card. That they had it plugged into the bodega's system and was scamming and swiping people food stamps off their benefit cards in New York City. I remember this. What you mean it's just now going to trial? That's crazy. However, I might remind you that 2 recent incidents that seem significantly impact the access of the nutrition program. The first is Obama and Biden administration mismanagement of the food distribution on Indian reservations programs. Indians ain't getting no. I'm okay. Which distributed food availability and access across Indian country. It says the Biden administration failures were so severe and serious that the Subcommittee on Nutrition, Foreign Agriculture, and Committee on Agriculture, and the Subcommittee of blah, 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 damn, held a rare joint oversight hearing to investigate how the Biden administration incompetence caused those shortages. Wait a minute. You telling us that people on Indian reservations wasn't getting the assistance that they need, then where did the money go? And why is always on an Indian? Why y'all keep tripping on those folks? That's what I would like to know. Why the government keep tripping on Native Americans? Is it because they have their own government and really don't have to depend on the feds? I'm just trying to figure this out.
On their votes.
Do what?
They count on their votes.
They count on their votes. The failure of executive twice over the secretary. The second was the government shutdown last fall when congressional Democrats refused to open the federal government and feed families in need. Rather than negotiate a compromise that would restore federal operations, the Democratic lawmakers prioritized ideological grievances over the immediate need of the nation's most vulnerable. It says on May the 13th, 2026, the House Committee on Agriculture held a roundtable where I discussed the reorganization and took questions from attending members. Noticeably absent from these questions raised in this public letter. However, I welcome a second. No more second opportunities. You've had the meeting. The Democrats didn't show up. Let the Indian reservations and the Native Americans get their just dessert. And elderly and impoverished. That'll be great. Instead of frosters. How you hold up. No one dinged that $50,000 a month was going on a welfare card. Nobody asked questions. No one. Yeah, somebody better explain this to me. I'm a rational. I love thinking. Okay, I can't wrap my mind around this. Who in the world was not looking at the bottom line and recognizing that $50,000 a month in food stamps was a fraud? Then you had one person in 6 different states, the same person, all getting food stamps yeah. See, this is when we scratch our heads and then we get attacked. And then you have the Democrats and the libtards and the progressives. You don't care about the children. You don't care about the children either. If you're allowing someone to get $50,000 a month on food stamps. The hell is that? Hey, Tracy Martinez. I mean, what is the hell? What is that? Somebody, like I said, I'm a reasonable human being with thought processes where I don't need an expert or scientist to get to the bottom line. So I don't need anyone with a PhD to tell me that ain't fraud. And now, what came out today about, guess what, everybody? There's a study out. What the study say? That the clot shot caused cancer. We told you so. Did I share it? I think I might have shared it. Thank you. We got our own virologist. Her name Christy Fowler. We figured that out. We peeped that out. We didn't need a expert or a scientist. We had one. Her name was Christy. And now, bye Michelle, have a great one. Now, we're finding out more and more ridiculous stuff out there. This is ridiculous. Hey, Gingy, and I agree. They give the Indians what they deserve. Y'all one that made the pact with the Native Americans. They the one that signed that document, none of us. So give the Indians and Native Americans all across the United States their just dessert. Stop it with the foolishness. Why are they still struggling? Why are there alcohol issues on Indian reservations? Why is there so much damn poverty on Indian reservations? Where are the children missing going to? Where are the women going to? That's some questions that I would like to know. And how in the hell are y'all still neglecting that community? Took Mia off the dang old butter box, and then you took a land. But you know, it is what it is. Hey there, Marsha, how you doing? Hey, Gary, what's going on? You can't wrap your mind around it because you're a wonderful, normal human being, not a bottom feeder, evil slug. What? Okay then. I don't want to go to hell. It's that simple. I just don't want to burn in hell with the rest of these folks. But if you can do that. And Gary, if they can do this type of stuff, and then all of a sudden, in the other side of their mouth, cry about, you don't care about the women and the children. What you think SNAP is for? And somehow you don't care about the women and the children if you allowing $66 million out of one district in one and then they don't go to jail. But the good people try to live good in life. What do we get? Heartache, pain, and talked about and attacked. And phobia, whatever the hell that is, because that means you are fearful of something. And I'm definitely not that. Hey, Braxton, how you doing out there? What's this one? What's this one? I see embassies. I don't know why I see embassies, Christy Fowler. Bassett, way to go. During a congressional hearing this week, Treasury Secretary Scott Bassett was subjected to a barrage of rude interruptions, gotcha questions from John Larson, who seems more interested in scoring cheap political points than actually helping American families struggling with high gas prices. The Democrat lawmakers repeatedly cut off the secretary, demanding a yes or no answer on eliminate the federal gas tax while refusing to let Bassett complete a single damn. I sat there and I watched most of that. I've been paying attention to him and Marco Rubio being up there in these committee hearings. I've been paying attention to some of these things, and I'm sitting there like, let the man answer. But they coming back with those one-line zingers. Okay, I'm loving the quick witness on they could and spit it out there. And then here come the dim. Can I reclaim my time? No. Here's the full transcript. Larson, are you in favor of eliminating the gas tax? We have to move to, are you in favor of eliminating the gas tax? Answer, number one. I'd have been like, who the hell you think you talking to? Bassett, well, if I'm not interrupted, I could. She's like, I am waiting for your answer. Hold the hell up. We're asked Congress to eliminate the gas tax. That's done through statute. You've moved that and you are in favor of eliminating the gas tax. We have to ask for that. So you can join bipartisanary or today because you're in favor of eliminating the gas tax. Again, the White House asked for it already. He just kept on yip. The exchange then became even more embarrassing for Larson. Realizing that the administration had already taken action he was accusing them of avoiding, Larson asked, have they? They have? Why isn't it before the committee for a vote? Because y'all bitch ass gonna sit down. You ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't down for nothing but the showboat. And why you look like the crypt keeper warmed over? Why everybody in these committee hearings, especially the Senate, why they looking like the crypt keeper warmed over? Oh, decrepit as crap. It says Bassett delivered the knockout blow. I don't run the agenda. It's that damn simple. With the line of attack collapsing, Larson suddenly changed his tone and attempted to pivot towards bipartisanship. No. See, Gary, this is why I have to cut him off. I have to cut him off. You ain't gonna talk to me like that and then soften your tone. You think you finna get a sound bite? No, we ain't playing these games. So you keep that same damn energy you keep attacking me on, and I'm gonna attack you back, just like he did, and just like Marco Rubio have all week long. Well, it's good to hear that we're in favor of something that we can work on bipartisancy, that we will help relieve people who need it the most. Forgive me, but people in my district aren't doing cartwheels over this bill. Can you call a man a twat waffle? A twat, old ass twat waffle. So I've been sitting here watching the exchanges. Some of the time when I'm watching these exchanges up there with these committee hearings, I gotta back out, cause I get pissed. I'm like, who are they talking to like that? I know like hell they are not talking to Bassett and Marco Rubio. Marco, on the other hand, he got my vote. He run for presidency, he got mine. Before you ask, he's a natural born citizen. Marco is a natural born citizen, okay? So he can and is qualified to run for president of the United States. But the way he's handling himself, the stuff that he has done just this cycle alone, slow my beating heart. The dude is on point. And now knowing about his marriage, his family life, where he came from, and all the rest of this, good man. We can't lose with Marco and JD Vance. But Dave just pointed at the floor. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back. Go on, Dave. a powerful personal testimony about faith, family, freedom, patriotism, grassroots America, and the fight to preserve the moral foundation. Through deeply personal stories and cultural commentary, this book explores faith in a modern America, the attack on family values, raising children in a culture of confusion, patriotism and freedom, truth, censorship, and a media manipulation, grassroots America and community, hope for a future generation. This is more than a political book. It is a testimony of perseverance, faith, rebuilding, and the belief that America is still worth fighting for. A message for Americans who believe this nation is worth saving. God, family, country, in that order. So order your book today. Hey Gary, I'm finna answer your question after this. And welcome back everybody to the Real News with Lucretia Hughes and half of Dave. And a half of Dave. Make sure y'all get on over there and get you a bundle pack. Get on over there and make sure you get a book and download that. Or just donate. Okay, Gary, here we go. I wasn't born in the 60s. I'm just going to tell you about some of the videos that I found out about the 60s. And I'm going to try to pinpoint when fathers left and why they was booted out the house. Came across a video of, it looked like a group of black women. And you could tell they was in a housing project, and you know, they had cameras on them, and they were sitting in a semicircle, and whoever was asking questions asked, why don't you have fathers in the home? Wouldn't you be more sufficient if you had fathers in the home? And this one lady said, well, if we have fathers in the home, then we're not going to get our welfare. And we need the welfare more than we need men in the house. Well, don't you think by taking men out of the home that it is going to destroy your community in the futures? Well, when we have our welfare already given to us by the state and by the feds, those are the people that we need to depend on. And we don't need to worry about it because they're taking care of our children for us. Okay, then. Go ahead and come up 60 years later. How's that working for society? How's that working for your dating life? How's that working for gold digging ass bitches? How was that when I get on Facebook, I'm seeing something about passport bros. I'm looking at videos. Oh my God, if you cannot afford to pay for my hair, my nails, my eyelashes, pay my rent, buy me some clothes, give me money in my pocket, I can't date you. Who do I look like going to Chili's or Applebee's or even I'm sitting here or Cheesecake Factory? That is for poor people. I deserve Ruth Chris Steakhouse. I deserve all my bills being paid. And if a man can't pay my bill on the first date, then he ain't nothing but a scrub. He ain't nothing but a broke as a joke. And I don't want no man like that. That's all you damn see in society right now. Men, y'all ain't got a snowball chance in hell. You got to pay their rent before you take them on a date. You got to go ahead and pay for their hair to get done. You got to pay for their fingernails. You got to pay for their lashes. Not when they baby daddies can't do any of that. Not for anybody, Sambo broke ass person out there that laid up with them and had those babies to begin with. Oh, no. They're expecting you to come in as a knight and shine in armor and pay everything for them. Every video. I don't see one video saying, hey, women, thank you, men. It's always bash men. So that's all I'm seeing in society today. Y'all up the creek without a damn paddle. And you're wondering, why our whole society is jacked up. You're wondering why men go to the grocery store to get some milk and never come back. That's what they got to deal with? Then who want to deal with that crap? When you got good fathers, you got good men out here that's doing the best they can, and this is how society beat up on them. And if they are too good of a father, if they are the great provider, if they are the protector, then they beat up with you're too masculine. You need to rock Daisy Dukes and paint your fingernails. You need to be a little bit more zesty. You are a threat to the womankind because you're so damn mean and so masculine. So you need to tone it down and become zesty. So that's what the hell you're seeing right now. Y'all got no recourse. If you try to step up in the gap, guess what's going to happen? You're going to get smacked down. Some gay person gonna be like, I'm like, God, you're just too toxic for me. Well, you two do damn zesty for them. So that's the reason why. And this has all been well planned out for decades. Absolute decades of beating the men folks down to where they don't even have a spine anymore to even stand up for what's right and what's wrong. And when they do try to stand up for what's right and what's wrong, they get attacked frequently. So I'm sorry. This is what y'all got to deal with in the 2020s.
At a certain point, you
So
reach a
there.
point, it's like, why bother?
I don't know. Become gay then.
No, I can't be. I don't find dudes attractive.
Okay, then be a man about it.
But on these other issues, it's like, why bother?
And then don't bother.
So I married you.
What? A masculine woman?
No, a woman that I love.
Look, I said a masculine woman. I don't know why you decided to send me something about a priest and an exorcist that is now not either one. What, did Satan finally get to him? I'm trying to figure out. It says a DC priest removed as an exorcist after public comments suggesting UFO sightings were the work of demons. The man lost his job for that?
I can believe that.
I'm going to read it because you thought it was interesting. It says the Catholic Archdiocese of Washington, D.C. has removed a well-known priest as an exorcist and cut ties with his non-profit organization after public comments he made suggesting that UFO sightings was work of demons. Didn't J.D. Vance say the same damn thing? So they don't believe in Nephilims or none of this stuff? So they're going to get a man of the cloth to be fired? Then who they going to call? Joe Biden. What the hell is that? It says that Cardinal Robert L. McElroy, then Archbishop of Washington, said in a statement that Monsignor, I guess that's his name, Stephen Rossetti of the Diocese in Syracuse, New York, had been removed as an exorcist. McElroy said, then go get Dean. Go and get Dean in the Winchesters. A statement that Rosetta made linking UFOs to demonic presence and the sinner's recent use of social media gravely undermined the church's very precise teaching of the devil, demons, and exorcism. Let me guess, they was up there on Mount Sinai. It says Rosetta, president and founder of the St. Michael Center for Spiritual Renewal in the District of Columbia, has been an exorcist in Washington for 19 years. And according to this website, he wrote a book, Diary of American Exorcist. He is also a psychiatrist and worked in the psychiatric field, treating a priest. He led hundreds of exorcisms and also deliverance sessions. Well, no more. They only got a handful left. Then let evil run rampant. It pretty much is anyway. Anybody see it in the vault in the Vatican? It says there's no question in my mind personally. Probably many, if not most, of these UFO sightings are in fact demons, and they can do things that we cannot do. It says the Guardian reported that there's a danger here. Rosetta said in May the 29th video posted on his Facebook page addressing UFO sightings and the existence of aliens. As an exorcist, I want to raise that danger, and that is that demons like to hide. They don't want us to know what they're doing, because more effective we are when we don't realize it. They can get in your head. You know, they can manipulate things in the world to influence us and do evil. It's my personal belief that probably many, if not most of the UFO sightings are in fact demon Rosetta added. What the hell was wrong with that? Oh my God! What would you know? What
UFO demons.
and so they own their own. They don't believe it.
That's
Okay.
a new voting block.
Okay, whatever.
The Democrat
Hey,
Party.
Beamer, what's going on out there? Whatever. Fired a priest because he said UFOs are demons.
That's the new voting block for the Democratic Party. You can't call them demons.
Yeah, we're just gonna walk away from that one. I was just like, that don't make no sense. Yeah, to me personally, that don't make no sense. So, you know, that's just confusing to me. But hey, allow them to continue to allow demons all around them, and it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Just infiltrate the church. You ain't gonna have nobody to get them out anyway. So there's that. What is this one? Six Republicans have voted. Oh, his big beautiful ballroom. DOJ dropped bombshell superseding indictment against SPLC. Far left group secretly funneling $4.1 million in tax-exempt donor cash to KKK members, neo-Nazis, and Charlottesville Unite the Right planners. Follow the money, follow the money, follow the money. You'll find the truth. It says that, what is this? The same far-left smear machine that built a $786 million empire labeling patriots, Christians, and Trump supporters as extremists stand accused of bankrolling the real racists with donor money. The Department of Justice dropped a devastating superseding indictment Tuesday against the Southern Poverty Law Center. And I hope it's against all their board members. In the Middle District of Alabama, the new charges expand on the original April 2026 indictments, adding explosive details about how the SPLC allegedly used fictitious bank accounts. Whoa! Fake payrolls to funnel approximately $4.1 million in tax-exempt donor funds straight to leaders and organizers of violent extremist groups, including the KKK, Aryan Nation, National Alliance, and others. Dave, you think that's why Chester Doyle ran from us? You think that's why? This is when they start. Think about it. Think about this time. Is this when they started threatening Chester Doyle's life because he wanted to leave the Aryan Nation? But he showed up at our wedding and he didn't have his tattooed cover. And then the next day or the same day, he got a phone call and said, if you're ever around that couple again, we're gonna take you out. And I just told him, dude, I don't know what you got to make atonement for, but you're gonna have to make atonements. But I don't hate you. I don't hate you, Chester. He was like, seriously? No, I don't hate you. You've never given me a reason to hate you. I know what the hell your tattoos stand for, but I know the man you are when you come in our house, sit at our table, and break bread with us. So I have no idea what you have to atone for, but you know what?
Had a shot with me
I still appreciate it.
Married you.
I know he had. You told me he had a shot with you before we took our vows, but because he showed his tattoo and he got a full body sleeve. Then his tattoos was showing with the Aryan race tattoos on it. He cannot show that without losing his life.
Yeah.
So, sorry, Chester. I still know you, and I would never deny I don't know you. I know who you are. I know what you've done in your life. But you never, ever showed that to me, Mama Nancy, Dave, my kids, my grandkids. You was the upstanding man around me. So, I don't know what Chester Doyle did in his lifetime to make him get a whole body sleeve, but I know what the damn tattoos mean, because he couldn't hide them. But they threatened that man's life because he decided to come to our wedding, and then the next day he told me what happened, and I apologized to him, and I told him, me personally, I'm not gonna look at you any other way other than the man that I saw sitting across the table from me. or protecting me and my family and our property. So I just pray the best for him, and whatever he did in his past that he cannot get away from, I hope he make atonements for that and try to find a life that he was actually looking for. So God has a reason for everything, but I saw the real man underneath the tattoos. All right, then. It says, and National Alliance and others, according to the superseding indictment, the SPLC stated mission was to dismantle white supremacy. Instead, prosecutors say that the organization secretly paid high-level extremists and recruited new members, host rallies, purchase materials for cross burning, and also KKK robes. You can still find that? At what Halloween shop did all these black people decide to walk up in there? You do know the SPLC is full of blacks. One more time. They are all black. Buying KKK uniforms. Paying to push racism. Paying to antagonize and put Christians and Catholics and moms and dads and regular folks on a list. They're black people. Demonic Democrat black people that had to pay in order to stir up racism. Stupid. It says publish racist literature and even planned the deadly 2017 Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville. How many years were they calling Trump a racist? How many years social media warriors, keyboard warriors, the news outlets, NAACP, the SPLC, everybody on the left was calling Donald Trump a racist behind Charlottesville. Come to find out, a group of black folks actually paid for that to happen. If you don't believe me, go look at the board of directors over there at the SPLC. Shock yourselves. Tell me how many white people you see on that board, but paying for KKK and uprisings. The first assistant, Kevin Davison, put it bluntly in the charging documents. The Southern Poverty Law Center stated mission include the dismantling of white supremacy and confronting hate across the country. However, unbeknownst to donors, some of their donated money was being used to fund the leaders and organizers of racist groups, including the KKK, the Aryan Nation, and the National Alliance. The superseding indictment laid out a years-long scheme involving multiple field sources paid through a web of fake companies like Center Investigative Agency, the CIA, the Rare Book Warehouse, Tech Writers Group, and others. These entities had no real employees or business. They exist solely to launder donors' money to extremists. Among the most damning allegation, I guess this is all of the charges, and it bypassed, and now I'm in the F's. F9, they received over 1.2 million in donor funds, while the SPLC payroll, this informant infiltrated the neo-Nazi National Alliance, raised money for the group, and even stole documents from the extremist headquarters. It can keep going on. Keep going on. F37, a member of the online leadership chat group that helped plan the 2017 Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville, where a woman and two law enforcement officers was killed, received over $300,000. It says the SPLC directed this informant to attend the event and arrange transportation for others. Busing. There you go. Now we know why majority of those people was not from Charlottesville. The SPLC was actually paid to bust these damn people in there and tap their community. And then for years, they called Donald Trump racist. It says F30, a leader in the National Socialist Party of America, a KKK member, and an Aryan Nation faction leader, with chapters in 17 states, was paid over $70,000 to stay in the movement and keep recruiting. He even asked the SPLC to soften the language on his extremist file website so it wouldn't scare off new recruits, and the SPLC employee allegedly agreed and changed it. I'm reading the superseding indictments. F-31 and F-32, the KKK members who wanted out of the movement, were instead paid $1,200 a month in salaries, plus expenses to stay in and recruit more members. They were also told to claim they work for a fake rare books company doing research for college students. A complete lie. Donor money reimbursed them across burning supplies, the wood and the fuel. How you still burning crosses? You paying. Black people are paying to get crosses burnt. Are you kidding me? So it wasn't enough racism out there. They have to fabricate it against white people by paying white people. Black people paying white people to be racist. I ain't taking none of this stuff back. Go look at the board members of the SPLC. Go look at them before anybody else ever called Donald Trump a racist again. You had a bunch of black people paying actual racist people in order to create racism. How desperate can you be? And then we had to sit out here in the mainstream world to listen to the lamestream media and the Democratic Party take their marching orders from a bunch of racist ass black folks by calling Donald Trump a racist himself and ain't got a racist bone in his damn body? F-27, the National Socialist Movement officer and Aryan Nation linked sadistic soul bike club or motorcycle club received $350,000. F-42, former chairman of the National Alliance, got over $155,000. Multiple other Fs were paid to attend rallies, create racist propaganda, for sale, publish extremist literature. All the while, the SPLC told donors their money was fighting the exact same activities they was paying for. You know what? I know about the NAACP being a racist ass organization, but the SPLC, when you sitting here looking at an indictment from the Justice Department on how racist these people truly are, no wonder black on black crime is such at a high rate. To hide the schemes, the SPLC employees, including future CFO level figures, opened the account the FDIC insured banks in the name of a completely fictitious entities. They submitted false sole priority. Woo, y'all going to jail. It says claiming that they own these companies and they was fake companies. When Bank One started asking questions in 2020, the SPLC own president, CEO, board chair wrote a letter admitting the accounts was operated under the center of authority. After the accounts were shut down, the SPLC switched to mask the ACH payments under names like Rare Books 050 and in IP Research CH Condo 050 to continue paying the Fs. It says during this period of alleged fraud between roughly 2010 and 2023, the SPLC revenue exploded from $38.7 million to $129 million, and its net asset grew to $788 million. The SPLC has already filed a motion in federal court seeking to dismiss the no, not with money involved, not this damn much money. Y'all going to jail. Call it racist. We don't care. Go go find one of them ones you hired to keep stirring up division in racist ass black people paying racist ass white people. to cause racism across the United States. Let that sink in, what I just said. Racist ass black people paying racist ass white people to continue the divide in America while they come out here and attack people like me and Gary and Barbara and Karma and William and Dave and Jin and everybody else, and call us out of our name as paid people on the internet. I told y'all, when these people come by our page and shout out some racism stuff, they get paid at least between 50 cents and $1 per post. Per post. They get paid because I don't want to go to hell.
Well, why can't we get paid?
Because I don't want to go to hell.
I don't want to go to hell.
Then I'm not finna sit there and be one of they people to sit there and continue.
For telling the truth.
Because they don't want the truth.
Exactly.
So, because I don't want to go to hell. Period. And I don't want to be known for one of those racist ass SOBs. Period. It's that damn simple. And good people don't get anywhere in life. It's the evil people that always prosper. You ain't figured that out yet? And you're getting ready to hit 50.
This is not heaven.
Hey there, I can't stand racist ass people. Way to go, Jin.
This is not heaven.
Hey, Marsha, unfreaking believable, and all us good people out here struggling on a regular. I wonder whatever happened to that guy that walked up into the Capitol, recording videos, and the next day he was on CNN, or was it the same night? Remember when they said he got paid, and then the next thing you know, everybody was going to Facebook jail because we said he got paid. Come to find out, yeah, the hell he did. Hey there, Jan. How you doing out there? What's going on? Eating grilled cheese sandwiches? I'm fixing some chicken liver. That's what I'm cooking. Crazy to have all of this sitting here and being a divide in America, and you got to pay for it. And then the people come to your page still regurgitating racist bullcrap that they're being paid for. And then when you go to their page, they just made the page because they're getting paid per racist comment. Hey there, Gary. We can get Dave behind the mic sometimes if you want to. Go ahead and say that again.
No.
Then the Gary, we all in agreement that he need to zip it. He don't want to come on the microphone. He always shouting something from the left field, like y'all can hear him. Y'all can't hear nothing that Dave says. My phone can hear him talk, but y'all can't hear him talk unless I turn this microphone around. So you're just hearing womp 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 womp. So that's what you're hearing from Dave. All right, everybody, this is the end of the Real News with Lucretia Hughes. I'm gonna go in there and fix something to eat. Make sure y'all get on over there to fallbackusa2.myshopify.com. And then y'all can also, I said that. And make sure y'all get over there on Patreon. You can support us that way. Or just donate. Because the only people that's actually making the money is the ones that's going to bust hell wide open. If y'all doing some shit like this, in order to make money on earth, by continuing to make division on earth, and I'm the bad girl, because I'm peeping their games out, and I've been peeping that out for a couple of years now, but I'm still the one at the bottom of the totem pole, and I'm still the one that's still struggling on a daily basis. This shit is ridiculous. Now, y'all wonder why I got an attitude. But on that note, Beamer, William, thank y'all for tuning in. Fudge, much love. Hold on, let me see if anybody over here on YouTube. All right, Miss Tracy, y'all stay blessed. Troy Mitchell over there, you stay blessed. Rumble, stay blessed. Right over here, Trish, have a great night. Jin, talk to you later. We're going to call him the Peanut Gallery. Call him something or throw some peanuts at him. All right, Gary, Todd, and Addie. Melissa, it's tacos for us tonight. Absolutely. Braxton, and that was Dave that said no. That was Dave. That was him, Gary. He said no. Braxton out there, take care of yourself. Christy Fowler, thank you for the articles. Melissa, much love out there. Jan, love you to death. Karen, stay blessed out there. Marsha, we'll see you back here tomorrow. And last but not least, over here on my phone. Wait a minute. Wee. All right, then. I'm Michelle. She's already gone. Amanda, everybody, y'all have a great night. I'm just going to go up anyway. Terry, Lynn, stay blessed out there, ma'am. Out there, Frank Gunther, much love. Consuelo, Susan Peters, much love out there. April Smith, Miss Spews, stay blessed out there. And Karen, you the 15th child? Girl, you had to fight all your life. You had to fight. So everybody, y'all stay blessed. We will see y'all back here tomorrow. Go ahead, Dave. All right, y'all.
Here we go. She's on 5 to 7, 9 to 10 p.m. Fallback Productions. Talks about topics of the day and loves her country, the U.S. of A. Got her Get Right rally on tax day. Got family country Trump is her thing. She don't know the songs, gives Dave a hard time. Don't worry, it's fine. He's still her Valentine. Keeps us in the loop. Don't you know, sit back and enjoy the Lucretia